Hi guys, and welcome back to the Gigi Naturals Homestead channel. I had a package in the mail from Vego Garden, and this is for a 2-pack of their A-frame trellises because last year I grew all of my cucumbers on the side of my fence and it just made a big old mess and got tangled all up with some of the wild climbing vines that are out here. And it was just a hard cleanup, and I just needed a solution to something that was really simple, really easy, but a trellis nonetheless to allow the things to climb. And I have peas planted in my yard right now, and they're starting to climb. And I also have some cucumbers that will be starting to climb really soon. So I wanted to go ahead and get these assembled. Now, I was a little bit worried about assembling this for myself because I was wearing nails. But as you can see, this actually went together really easily. And they give good instructions on how to put things together. They give you all the screws and the locks to go on when you put the pieces together. This is going to hold them in place. They are not going anywhere. It's going to hold them right there in place so that you can stick these down into your garden or inside of your raised garden beds and allow the vegetables to climb as much as they want to on these. So I'm really super excited about the possibility of using these. And if you watch my channel, you already know that I'm going to put these to the ultimate test because I also have some summer squash that I am growing and they do get a little bit heavy. So I'm going to put it to the test so that we can see like how strong these really are. I think they are pretty strong, but we're going to find out as soon as some of the summer squash starts to grow and as well as some of the cucumbers because they can get heavy as well. Start to put on foliage and start to put on their fruit. So I love the way that you can either make these like an A-frame trellis, or there's an option where you can put them side by side. And that's what I was trying to do there, is to attach them to each other side by side, just to kind of get an idea of what it would look like if I decided to get more of these and then build sort of a wall. So they're very versatile and I like that about it. But I think I'm just going to use them as an A-frame, kind of like that was my idea of what I needed for the garden. So I'm going to stick with the A-frame, but I wanted to show you guys as I was assembling it, there are different ways that you can do this, and I did it all by myself. So I was excited about that. Now, this is a sponsored video by Vego Garden, and I am an affiliate of theirs. And so I'll have a link with a discount code Gigi Naturals 10 off. Gigi Naturals 10 off is the spring code so that you can get a $10 discount from your order. I received another package from Vego Garden, and these are the tomato cages. Y'all, look at these cute gloves. It came with the Vego Garden little white gloves. So I don't know what I'm going to do with no white gloves in the garden, but I'm going to figure it out. But I got the instructions. The box is a mess because it got wet up outside in the rain. These tomato cages are adorable. So let's go ahead and get them put together. Now, these were much easier than I thought to put together. Basically, the pieces included these tops that you just snap the long poles into. And so they have just a rubber piece that you can use in order to attach each of the poles together. And then you know the difference between the poles because there is one that has like a sharp edge. It's not really sharp to where it can hurt you or anything, but it's just distinct enough to show you that this is the side that you'll push into the ground for your poles. And so as you can see, all I'm doing is snapping the poles into the bases. The hardest part of this was for me getting everything level. But by the time I got to the end, all I had to do was just a quick few taps and it leveled out really nicely. And then once it's in the garden, like it doesn't really matter that much anyway because it's going to be loaded down with vegetables on it, stuff climbing all over the place. And so these cages are actually bigger than what they appear, but I like them a lot. So take a look at them in the garden. So I have put them together. I didn't put the top on. I'm at 4 layers instead of 5 because I didn't want them to be way too tall. But now that they're in the ground, I see why that 5th layer was there. So I'm going to actually go back and add that 5th layer, or get my husband to add it since, you know, he's taller. He can do it easily for me. So here are the tomato towers. Now these would be great for your indeterminate tomatoes. Now I have them over here for my cucumber plants. So I'm going to allow the cucumbers to grow up on them on that side. And I actually have some more cucumbers here that I'm going to put on the opposite side so that these will be full of cucumbers. Then I'm going to stick a couple of my indeterminate tomatoes in the opposite side of a couple of these. And now here are the trellises that I also put together. And I put them right here with my peas so that the peas can climb up the trellises. And again, I may add some more peas to the opposite side so that they can have a nice trellis to climb up. So that's about it, guys, for this video. And I'll keep you updated on how things change over time. These are the Vego Garden tomato towers. And these are the Vego Garden Pro Trellises. So I'll keep you updated with how things go over time. In the meantime, doing the Three Sisters method of planting out in the garden, I have squash seeds that I planted all the way around so that they can germinate in the same area as the corn and the peas. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.